Oh, good. In the game, The Walking Dead, it's supposed to be based on the comic books and by the creator of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman, and you play Lee Everett, and you are being transported to jail when the zombie outbreak occurs, and you manage to escape due to some unfortunate events that happen. You escape from the cop car, and you're immediately transported into the world of the undead and the living, and the undead aren't the only thing you have to fear. Anyway, let's go into the review. I know this game came out last year, but I just barely conquered it now because I had been busy with schooling and stuff and forgot I even owned the game, and then found it and I was like, I gotta finish this. So anyway, let's start off with storyline. The storyline's really good. It goes by like each, I get it mixed up. It's either an episode or a chapter. It's like, it goes by episodes basically. There's 5 episodes altogether. And there's like 7 chapters in each. And then like once you conquer that whole episode, the whole episode, it'll like have like a little sneak peek for what happens next time. And you kind of get a glimpse ahead of what's going to happen next in the game. And yeah, that's basically how it plays, except for the 4th one, because the finale, of course, is the 5th episode. So yeah, once you conquer episode 4, they don't do it next time, and they say to be continued, so you're like totally freaking out, want to know what happened next. I quit last night because I've been playing for like 3 hours, and so I conquered it today, and I just barely got done playing it like 30 minutes ago. And let me just start off by saying it's one of the saddest games I've ever played. It's super good, like really good. It's like it's one of the top video games I've ever played, but it's one of the saddest games I have ever played. So like I said, the storyline, it plays like that. The storyline's really good. It's not just about zombies either. There's like a story, and like you like become like attached. Well, I got attached to the characters and stuff, and you like were dying to know what happened next and stuff. And the game, they give you choices, like you say, like they give you like 4 options to like say something, like if someone asks you a question or something, and you get options to do stuff like on one part, like there's this you get locked in a freezer by a family of cannibals, and you have to decide. One of the guys got bitten in your group. There's like about 6 or 7 of you. I don't remember. There were like a lot of people. There were like a couple characters, but I kind of forgot. But anyway, he got bit, and of course, when you get bit, you're going to turn into a zombie soon, unless you can stop the disease somehow. But anyway, you have to decide if you're going to kill him then and there in the freezer while he's asleep, or if you're gonna let him live and just see what happens. So like basically like those, like, and like the game plays out how you decide what you're gonna do. So I thought that was really cool. Cast and crew, I have no idea who any of the people are that did the voices or anything. I don't remember any of these people from the comics. I read the whole first compendium of comics. I have both compendiums that came out, but I don't remember anyone from no one from the TV show is actually in the game or the comics. Or yeah, there are, but there's not like Daryl and Merle aren't in the comic books, but they are in the TV show, and they're not in this game. And that's a tough choice I had to decide, because this game, The Walking Dead, was coming out when this Survival Instinct one was coming out, and I had to decide which one I wanted to get, and I'm glad I picked this one. Well, I was kind of glad, because like people were like saying this game wasn't that fun and they didn't like it and stuff, and then like everything like switched around, I guess, and people didn't like the Survival Instinct, and I would much rather play this one than Survival Instinct, because I don't know, it just wouldn't be that fun to play Daryl and Merle all the time. I mean, you play the Lee the whole time, the main character the whole time, but it's still fun. Yeah, anyway, the storyline's really good, the voice acting's great, the scenery is fantastic. I know a lot of people are complaining because it's like a comic book. Oh, it is like a comic book, like the scenery and the people and everything, and just everything is like a comic book. It's like you're playing inside of a comic book. And I had no problem with that whatsoever. But yeah, like I said, it's really good. But it's really sad. It's a very fun game. I had a great time playing this, and I'd actually replay it again and like pick a different option to just see what would happen in the story and see who would live and who would die, because that's just what happens. Like if you do something wrong, like one person's gonna die, or if you do something else is gonna happen, someone else might die, or it's just crazy. You never know what's gonna happen. And like throughout each episode there's like tons of like plot twists and stuff. It's like really good, and it's kind of like a zombie soap opera, I could say. It's not like there's some drama, but it's fine. It's a very fun game, and I was very entertained with this game. And people were complaining that there's glitches in it, and true, there are some glitchy spots in the first two episodes. And then last night when I was playing towards the end of episode 3 and then episode 4, and then today with episode 5, episode 5, I didn't really notice the glitches anymore, so I don't know what went on there. I didn't notice the glitches at all anymore, so I don't know just what happened to that, but there were like a couple glitchy spots, some glitchy spots in the first two, and there's like way more glitches in Skyrim. I'm just saying. Anyway, so like I said, this game is very fun. It's sad. I highly recommend it. It is so much fun. And they just came out with a new part. I guess it's like I know it's a game add-on, but it's like basically leaves off where the first game left off, or it starts where the first game left off. Because I looked at it and read a little thing, because like the ending of the game was like said, but like it totally left space open for a whole other like game add-on or a sequel or something. So yeah, and it's called 400 Days on Xbox Live, in the Xbox Live store or whatever, on the game add-ons. It's called 400 Days, and it's like 5 different people, and like you get to play their lives and stuff, and it just sounded really fun. So when I have some more money, I think I'm going to purchase it, and then I'll do a review of that along with, yeah. So make sure to check out The Walking Dead. It's a very fun game. If you've played this and Survival Instinct and you think Survival Instinct is better, or you want to recommend it to me, just tell me and I will rent it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still at the Redbox down the road. So anyway, make sure to check out The Walking Dead. It's a good, sad game. It won tons of awards, and it should have won tons of awards, and I didn't find anything wrong with it. I mean, I had a blast playing this game. It was so much fun. I highly recommend it. And it's probably like $20-30 now on Amazon. I mean, it was cheap to buy before, but it was totally worth it, and I'm glad I picked this one over Survival Instinct. So, thank you for watching. Oh, crud. No!